Hi guys, my name is Parag and welcome back in the new video. In this today video topic 1, we are going to learn about XLOOKUP versus VLOOKUP. And the question is, which is better and why? So, whenever we use Excel, we need multiple formulas, but XLOOKUP and VLOOKUP are really important formulas where we have a multiple data, okay, to utilize more functionality and the relations between the multiple sheets. We need these formulas. So we have one example database here. Okay, I have a product database here. I have columns such as product ID, product name and prices. So in this video I'm going to explain you how you can use VLOOKUP and how you can use XLOOKUP. And using these two functions, you can play around with the multiple sheets in Excel. So watch the video till the end. So first of all, VLOOKUP. Now let's understand this data. Okay, we have 3 columns. Okay, now I wanted to see a product P003, okay, in this column, and I wanted to know the product name, okay, from this column, okay, here, which needs to automatically populate, correct? And how we can do that? Okay, so I'm going to use this formula here, right? So first equals to, okay, you need to type the formula VLOOKUP, okay, then you need to select the formula, okay. Once you select the formula, you need to select the cell which is for which you are looking a specific reference. So now here I am looking for a product ID, so this is my reference which needs to be present here, comma, okay. Now you need to select a table array, okay. It means like this is a sample table, so you need to select the table array where you are looking for this data, right? Now you can see this is B5, from B5 to D15, this is total table you have selected. You can put a dollar symbol starting and ending of an alphabet, okay. So to fix this range, like if you just scroll it down and scroll it up, this range will not change, okay. Now comma. Now what you have to do? Now you need to see, like in this table, what specific data you are looking for this particular product ID. Are you looking for product name or product price? So you have a 3 column. So the point where you are selecting the range, that considered as a column number 1, this is column number 2 and this is column number 3, okay. And right now I'm looking for a product name. So product name is having a second column. So this is the first column, this is second column. So here you need to mention 2, okay, comma, then you are looking for an exact match. That's why you need to select a false and close the bracket and enter. See, keyboard appear here, right? Now let's check this one for P010. I'm copying this P010 from here and let me paste here, okay, okay, right? See, if I put P010 here, I can see printer appear, right? Let me just see P007 here. So if I just go here, let me just upload this, see, USB hub, it automatically reflected. Now see, I can, if I just scroll it down, okay, so this formula, if I just change to P001, okay, see, it will remain as it is. So you can see that this range will not change because you put the dollar, and the dollar symbols make this selected range of the table, they block it, so it will not hamper, okay, plus and minus, right? Now the second thing, now I wanted to look for the price. So what I can do, again I'll go back to my data. You can see this is a column number 1, column number 2 and column number 3. So my column price, my product price is mentioned in the column 3. I'll go here and select, I type 3 instead of 2 because it is a third number column from the start of the selection, and enter. You can see 39, okay. And if you wanted to give a symbol, go here and select the symbol, okay, $39. right? See, let me just type here P00, let me type 008. Okay, so if I type 008, you can see it change, right? See how easy VLOOKUP is. But the problem is VLOOKUP is only work from left to right. That's the problem. Okay, that's an extreme program. I mean, you cannot use VLOOKUP from any direction. So why XLOOKUP? Because XLOOKUP work in any direction. That's magic. So you can see here, if I go to this formula which is already applied, okay, so we have used XLOOKUP where we have the F11, I mean the selected cell. Then we select where this is mentioned, this P003 is mentioned in this range. So first you need to select the range, then what exactly you are looking for, that cell you need to select, that's it. So let me help you with this formula. Okay, so equals to XLOOKUP. Okay, so when you select XLOOKUP, so what exactly you are looking for? I'm looking for P003. Okay, fine, comma, so where this P003 mentioned, it is mentioned in this cells, right? You can again make a dollar symbols here. Okay, right, very nice. Okay, again comma. Now what exactly you are looking for? I am looking for the price. Okay, only specific area you need to select. In VLOOKUP we were selecting the whole range of the array, okay, table array, but here we are only selecting a specific cell where we are specifically interested, right? And that's it. Okay, and if not found, okay, that's fine. I mean, we are not interested in it. Just click enter. See, 75. So P003, you have a $75 price. Let me just make it P001. Is it working? See, it is working. 1299. Now let me just play with this 1 second. So here I'm just expanding this one, and let me just type here some alphabets. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, something different, H, Y, I, and O. Okay, now I wanted to explain you how XLOOKUP exactly working. Okay, so now here again I have removed this. Okay, why I'm interested to use XLOOKUP? Because XLOOKUP work in any direction. VLOOKUP can only work from left to right direction. Okay, it cannot work for left to backend direction. No, it won't work. Okay, but here you can use this XLOOKUP for the multiple directions. So equals to, okay, XLOOKUP, the function is here. I'm using on a browser per version. That's why you are getting this kind of pop-up. If you use a browser version, it will be really helpful. Okay, then same process you need to follow. First of all, select the cell, okay, comma, then now you are looking for what, what is this cell all about? It is all about the product ID. Okay, now if you can just use the dollar symbol. Okay, let me just put dollar. You can use FN and like you can use short keys also, that also helpful, but I'm using on my laptop, so I'm using the FN keys, right, comma. Now see, last time before this application we were looking for price. Now I am looking for alphabets. Okay, see, I have selected backend selection of the cell which is I'm looking for, right? Again I'm gonna keep this dollar symbol here, right? And now the very interesting thing is, okay, you can see the function is saying if it is not found. If not found, this functionality XLOOKUP offer you that you can also define what if that alphabet not found. Then I need to mention not found. Okay, that's it, and enter. See, A. So for P001 it is A. Now let me try for P008. Let me try to change from 1 to 8, and there you go, Y. Okay, so that's why XLOOKUP works fantastic for the formulas, for the data where it is crucial, randomly sorted, okay, not in a specific direction, and you need to play around with the data with the crunches of the data, so you can use XLOOKUP. Okay, so that's why we should use XLOOKUP every single time. So in this today video of the topic 1, XLOOKUP versus VLOOKUP, okay, we have discussed the formulas. Okay, also in this key differences, if I can just explain you. So the key differences are XLOOKUP works from left to right, VLOOKUP works from left to right, but XLOOKUP works in any direction. VLOOKUP, okay, if not found, it also work only in left to right, but VLOOKUP you can build a custom message like not found, true, false, whatever it is based upon your suitability you can mention. Then next one, column number needed. Yes, in VLOOKUP you need a specific column number 2, column number 3, whatever it is. But in XLOOKUP you do not require any column. You can only select the range of specific column, right? Now, is there any wildcard support required? Yes, because we need to select the specific cell, right? Now, array selection. In VLOOKUP, we don't need any array selection, but in XLOOKUP, we need to select where we need to return. Like here, I can explain you that this was my first selection, product ID, but where I'm returning on the alphabet. So that's what we have to select, right? Now, the Excel version, that's one of the very important thing. So in Excel version, VLOOKUP works on all the versions of the Microsoft Excels, right? But the XLOOKUP is only works on 2019 onwards and Microsoft 365. So if you are using the older version and you may not find the XLOOKUP functions, don't worry. You can go to their website, log into the Excel and try to use. Okay, same I'm doing. I'm also working on the live, online web version of the Microsoft, and there you can try this function, and this is Microsoft 365, which is one of the best software. This video is not sponsored. Okay, I'm using this Excel because this is a really good software. Okay, so I would like to ask you, please don't hesitate to subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay, and this channel is really going to help you for your project management, advanced Excel and the dashboard kind of things. Okay, so have a nice day. Bye bye.